let's get to it. Mudfish. We're gonna learn a lot more about Siren, aka Little Mermaid. I'm actually really excited about this. All right.
It's been a while since I've been left alone.
It starts with Leviathan?
I don't like being alone. Should I have gone with Behemoth? No, it's fine. We all promised to work hard. I've got to grin and bear it.
Swoosh.
Huh? Are those waves?
Wonder how long ago this is.
Oh, right. There was an ocean nearby.
I like how her on rest, her mouth is so tiny, but when she talks, it's a huge ass grin.
The sea. We met at the sea.
Leviathan listens to the sound of the waves and recalls past memories. Her body slowly sinks deeper. Surrounded by the frigid waters, she can feel herself beginning to suffocate. Suddenly, her survival instincts kick in, and her special power wraps itself around her. Blup, blup. You hear that? That's a Cinderella theme! Oh my god. That song cuts so deep. I was gonna say it's nostalgic, but the second anniversary wasn't even that long ago. But it's crazy how evocative this music is. Her breathing stabilizes. Is this Siren falling into the ocean? Encased by a layer of bubbles, Little Mermaid opens her eyes. This music makes me want to cry. Beyond the bubbles, a familiar oceanic landscape appears. In this cold open sea, she has survived once again.
The sea again.
After plummeting from space, she spent the next several years roaming the surface, desperately searching for her comrades. Aww. And now, here she was sinking into the depths of the sea yet again. Once again, her body was battered and scarred.
Cinderella? Eve? Hansel? Gretel?
Despite all those years spent wandering the surface, she has yet to find her lost comrades. She must rise again and find those who she misses so dearly. Oh, damn. We sort of knew, but when they were on the elevator and they got blasted and they plummeted from space, we knew that they weren't dead because there was no dead bodies. It was like, oh yeah, they're probably alive still. But I was wondering, like, if they just fell from the elevator, wouldn't they just fall straight down? But if they were high enough in space, if you're in orbit, you can land anywhere on the planet. So it makes total sense that it could take years to reunite. Or if ever. She must resurface and use this foam to create bubbles. This time, she must find proof that they're still alive. In order to rise above this water's surface, she lifts her body. Her body is practically immobile. The physical and mental toil of the past few years has taken its toll on her, making her body feel heavier than ever. The sea currents begin to stir. The bubbles encasing her are swept away by the currents and drift off somewhere unknown. She closes her eyes again. She stops struggling and lets go, and trusting her body to the flow of the sea. Oh. For a little while, just for a moment, she wants to let her weary body rest in the water. I wonder how many years passed.
What is that?
Oh my god! Oh wow! Is this, I guess, young Leviathan? That's kind of a cool look. Kind of scary though.
A human? A Nikke?
A girl covered in black water discovers someone who has been carried by the waves and washed ashore. Like a mudfish? So this is when Leviathan, young Leviathan, meets Siren?
Huh?
The girl quickly stumbles backward.
She's alive? Is she unconscious?
Is she gonna say words?
That really gave me a scare. I think she's a Nikke, but...
I mean, I don't think a human could survive that. Bro, the only thing that sticks in my head about Little Mermaid is her throat getting crushed. That was so visceral. Like, straight up, like Cinderella went straight for her weak point. Nah, you ain't talking. I thought she was done. I didn't think that they were gonna be revived. I thought it was a whole the creating of the squad was a red herring, and that Cinderella was gonna literally delete them in like chapter 1. I think she's a Nikke, but
I should save her, right?
I wonder if she even recognizes that she's a heretic yet. Girl Dredge.
Wait, what am I thinking?
Look at her eyes have actual like a frown. That's kind of funny.
Who could I possibly save in this state?
It's kind of cute, actually.
Even if I did, nothing good would come of it. Forget it. I didn't see anything. I didn't see anything.
Little Mermaid, come on. Stick with me, Little Mermaid. She's so pretty. I love Siren. When I first saw her design in the anniversary, I was like, "Who is this?" She's so pretty. Another twin tailor. You know what I mean? Super long. Yeah, I like Siren's look. Is she Maiden's like predecessor because they have the same power? But unlike Maiden, I think Maiden has actual control, whereas Siren, maybe because it's early technology, she can't control it as well. Little Mermaid opens her eyes.
Are you awake? Cinder... Ella... Ave? I'm cold.
Oh, I'll keep you warm, girly. Little Mermaid closes her eyes, seemingly fainting once again.
Huh? You're starting to freak me out!
Look who's talking!
I miss you all.
Tears stream down from behind Little Mermaid's closed eyelids. She's crying? She's crying?
Why are you crying? This is really unnerving. To heck with it.
To heck with it? Man, what a potty mouth on this heretic, man. To heck? What? The girl tugs Little Mermaid away from the shoreline.
Today's your lucky day.
Interesting intro. Oh my god, there's so many ways that this can go about. They did a tiny little hint of that perhaps Leviathan and Little Mermaid had a friendship in the past. I was like, oh my god, I want to see what happens. Oh my god, it's probably going to be a while until we see that story. Nope, we got it right here. That's awesome, actually. Drip, 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 drip. The sound of water droplets falling.
How?
Someone's voice can be heard.
I couldn't just leave her like that. Dang it! Why did I bring her here?
This is followed by the sound of what appears to be grumbling. She's awake! Look at her! Ooh, I like this close-up. Oh my gosh, she's glorious, chat. I love her design so much. Little Mermaid opens her eyes. She's been covered with a blanket and is inside some kind of cave, which is being lit by a small lantern.
What the... Oh! Are you awake?
Crash. This concerned face that she has is so cute. I'm looking at her again. Little Mermaid looks towards the noise.
Who's there? Ouch! Is someone there?
Little Mermaid gets up.
Stop! Oh, don't come this way. Stay right where you are.
Little Mermaid stops.
That's better. Don't move a muscle. Who are you? What business is it of yours? Did you save me? Yeah. I want to see who you are. What reason would you possibly have for seeing my face? Now that you've come to, you can get out. But... No ifs, ands, or buts. Do you know who I am?
The girl reveals her face. Oh, her eyes are red. Oh, that's a lot more creepy. She has red eyes.
Those eyes! Do you realize what these eyes mean? It's proof that I'm a heretic. Heretic? Do you know what that is? It means I'm something to be feared. The enemy of all humanity. Nikkes don't stand a chance against me. So don't come near...
That sounded like a stab. A purple blur flashes by the girl's cheeks. Oh no. Bang!
What was that?
The girl turns around. A section of the wall has been caved in. Looks as if a bomb has gone off.
Did you just try to attack me?
Dozens of tiny water droplets appear around Little Mermaid, all aimed at the girl. Oh my god! Is Siren just going in full straight off the offensive?
Time to run! Stop.
She used it! The barcode thingy. The girl's body remains motionless as if frozen in ice.
I can't move.
Oh, I didn't realize it was gonna be this messy right away. Little Mermaid approaches the girl.
No! Stay back! Tell me, are you really a heretic? I... Answer me. No!
What? Is she lying?
It was a lie.
I feel like her Kotodama can sniff out lies.
I'm not a heretic. Then how do you explain those eyes? These are just...
The girl blinks, and when she reopens them, they're a different color.
Your eye color... It changed? All that stuff before was just a part of my disguise. Don't lie to me. I've never heard of a Nikke that can change eye colors.
To be fair, there's not that many Nikkes yet. This is still the beginning, right?
It's true. Really? Then if you're not a Nikke, what are you? I don't know. What? I said I don't know!
Interesting. I mean, maybe because she doesn't remember, but I was always kind of curious. Like, we saw the creation of a heretic through Modernia, Marion/Modernia, but like for other heretics of today, it makes you wonder, how were they born? Like, how were they created? Could they have just been manifested from? Could she have just been born from the goop? Like the goop just gained consciousness and then turned into a form of a girl, you know?
I'm as in the dark as you are, you jerk! I was
She's crying!
Nikke.
Just look at it! She has goopy green... Oh, that's shockingly adorable.
You think this is how I wanted things to go? I never wanted to end up like this.
Aww. Yeah, we can't kill Leviathan or Behemoth. They're far too sympathetic as characters now. Even when Behemoth was introduced, I'm like, I don't know. I feel like at some point in the future, Behemoth's going to be a part of our team. But they make for really good, compelling villains, though. You don't necessarily want them to fail in what they're doing.
If I hadn't accidentally drank that water, I wouldn't be living in this cave. I could have gone back to the Ark instead.
She drank the water, and that's how she became this way?
Why do I have to live like this?
Aww. It's so sad!
Why is it just me?
She's still crying.
Oh, sorry. You should be able to move again.
The girl plops on the ground.
Sorry about that.
Little Mermaid offers the girl her hand. The girl scurries along the ground and hides deeper in the recesses of the cave.
I promise I'll never do the thing with the red eyes again. I was just trying to help. I didn't do anything bad.
Look how scrunched up her lips are.
I'm not a heretic or anything like that. So please, don't kill me.
Oh. Does her bubble... Does this bubble change form based on what she's thinking? Are these supposed to be like ellipses, like she's thinking?
You poor thing.
Oh. Everything is sad in Nikke, chat. I want them to be best friends. Little Mermaid glances deep inside the cave where the girl is hiding. Beyond the lantern's reach, cloaked in deep shadow, the girl lies curled up in a ball, her head buried between her knees.
Hey. Aren't you cold? Would you like this blanket?
It's crazy because she's still covered in the goop. How could she ever truly, like, warm herself?
Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. What's a proper way to handle this?
Little Mermaid recalls one of the halcyon days of her past. Halcyon.
Siren?
Huh?
What are you doing here?
Oh.
How come you're sitting here alone, looking all miserable?
Oh.
Did you do something wrong?
Did you do something wrong? Little Mermaid nods.
What did you do wrong?
Hansel, Gretel.
Did you hit them?
Oh my gosh, so violent! Little Mermaid shakes her head.
You didn't hit them. Then what did you do? Did you use one of your command spells?
Nods. She used her powers.
You did? Seriously?
It was an accident.
What did you say? It's okay. Just tell me.
I said, don't move.
I feel like that should be a command. Like, that should cause Abe to stop moving. I'm still trying to get the gist of, like, what the rules are for her talking.
What made you do that? You wouldn't have used that spell unless there was a good reason.
They were tickling me relentlessly and I wanted them to stop.
Oh, tickling? Bannable, jailable offense right there.
Those two are incorrigible.
After I used my spell, they got scared.
They're also playing the Cinderella music again. Again, it's evoking such nostalgia, chat. It reminds me of all the feelings I felt during the second anniversary. Especially when it hits with that cello.
Now they're hiding from me and won't come out.
They've got some nerve acting like that when they're the ones who bothered you first.
Yeah. Damn straight. Siren did nothing wrong. Hashtag.
If it's weighing on your mind so much, why don't you bring them something they like to eat?
Oh?
If you want to bury the hatchet, the first step is to extend an olive branch. And not just metaphorically. People's hearts tend to soften on a full stomach.
That is true, chat.
First, try giving them something they like to eat. and then apologize to them.
But will they accept my apology?
If I told you they wouldn't, would you not bother apologizing?
That's not what I meant.
An apology is about showing someone that you're sorry. Whether they choose to accept it or not is of little consequence. If you come to someone, heart in hand, and they still spurn you, then there's nothing else you can do.
I remember the attitude that Abe had at the very beginning. She was very stern mother, no nonsense. I still kind of feel that. Because, like, she's, at the end, she's a scientist, right? So, it's like, she created these Nikkes, but it's one thing to be a scientist, it's another thing to be a caregiver. Like, you can't just... So, it's kind of interesting, this dynamic, because she's very much in scientist mode. She cares, but she doesn't know how to express it like a parent.
Oh, and if they try tickling you again, don't use your commands. Instead, just blast them with some bubbles.
Instead, choose violence.
Got it?
But wouldn't they get injured?
At any rate, just go apologize.
Oh. Something to eat.
Little Mermaid stands up. She heads outside.
Did she leave? Hello?
The Siren know how to forage for food? Silence. The girl cautiously creeps over to where Little Mermaid had been standing.
She's gone.
Oh, this is her blush, or her blush expression? Look at this.
She's gone. She's finally gone.
I kinda... This is her mischievous expression. She's smiling. I think she already has fangs. But I like how they chose to use this as the way for her to emote. The girl sits on the ground.
I nearly bought the farm back there. I thought she was an ordinary Nikke, and turns out she's some kind of super weapon.
Really?
I figured she'd run off if I said I was a heretic. Just goes to show that you shouldn't go out of your way for people. She reminded me of myself. No one there to help her. But now I'm starting to regret that.
No one there to help her. Ah, Leviathan! Could things have turned out better for Leviathan if someone helped her? That's basically like what it's coming down to. The girl looks at the spot where Little Mermaid had been sitting.
I didn't necessarily expect gratitude, but I at least thought I'd be able to talk to someone again. It's been ages since I had a proper conversation.
Well, then next time don't shoo him off!
Story of my life.
Story of my life.
Nothing but rotten luck.
And yet she clings to her survival. Even as rotten as things are, she still like wants to live. The girl hugs her knees and curls back.
Never again.
Oh, she's crying again.
Never again will I save a human or anyone. I'll never set myself up to be betrayed again.
You know what the last chapter is called? Chapter 36? Betrayal. Ah, that's a callback right here. But the problem is that the group didn't betray her, but I think through her life, she has just learned the pain of betrayal too much. And maybe that's why she was so super sensitive to it. Oh, she's hungry.
Oh boy, I'm starving. I forgot to eat with all this excitement. I think I've still got some of that splendimin I found before.
Oh. Ah! Boo! Oh, they're playing silly music.
Oh.
Crash? The girl hurriedly scurries back inside the cave.
I thought you'd left. Oh,
Little Mermaid lingers awkwardly at the cave entrance.
Why aren't you answering? What are you gonna do to me?
Oh, see, her bubble does change to emote. Look it, this is a smile. Little Mermaid reaches out her hand.
What are you doing?
Blop. A droplet of something falls from the tip of Little Mermaid's hand. The purplish droplet lands on the ground and then moves towards the girl? Oh, is that her bubble?
Don't come near me!
The droplet stops directly in front of the girl.
Huh?
She covers her head in fear and shrinks back. Wobble, wobble.
What? It's not doing anything. Why is it jiggling like that?
Why is it jiggling like that? The girl pokes the droplet. Wobble, wobble, wobble.
The texture.
Poke, poke. This sequence is just her just poking a bubble.
It's kinda cute.
Oh, she's blushing again.
Oh, hold on. Who cares? What are you trying to do with this?
A little arrow appears above the droplet.
An arrow?
The arrow points outside the cave.
You want me to come outside?
The droplet bobs up and down.
Is that supposed to be a nod?
Little Mermaid nods.
So you do want me to come outside?
That's what she said. He said. Bounce, bounce. The droplet wobbles up and down eagerly.
Oh. No way! I'm not going anywhere.
I want to see what this looks like. There should be a drawing.
How do I know what'll happen to me?
The droplet wilts pathetically.
Don't try and act cute. It won't affect me. I'm not coming.
Slurp. The droplet melts into a puddle, which begins to expand.
Huh? What's going on? Okay, fine. I'll come out. But you go first.
I felt like Little Mermaid was getting by fine speaking in English, but now she's going full on no speaking.
Go on. I'll follow you.
Oh!
Why did you have me come outside anyway?
Look how tall she is in comparison. The camera had to zoom out in order to fit her in the frame. Little Mermaid points ahead.
Huh?
The girl looks ahead.
What is it?
Up ahead, a bonfire flickers on the beach. Wow. Siren knows how to make a bonfire?
What? Are you crazy? What are you going to do if a rapture sees that?
Who cares? Little Mermaid punches the air.
You'll take them out yourself.
Oh, just beat him up. Oh, smiley face on her bubble.
Wow. Impressive.
Little Mermaid sits down in front of the bonfire. She gestures towards the girl.
No, thanks. I'd rather not. Just be glad that I decided to come out in the first place.
Little Mermaid picks up a grilled fish that had apparently been placed near the fire earlier.
What's that? Num num.
Nom nom! So fucking cute.
You want me to eat this?
Yeah.
Not a chance. How could I trust you? Sure, I may be famished right now, but I'll just...
Growl. Uh-huh. You're not allowed to be hungry secretly in anime. Your stomach's gonna be like, now! I must tell the world!
Dang it! You're the reason I wasn't able to eat to begin with!
Dot dot dot.
Sorry. What? I'm sorry for scaring you. That was my fault.
She's saying it in English.
What the? You had me convinced that you were really a heretic. But now I can see that you're a Nikke. Huh? I promise I won't ever try to harm you again. Thank you for saving me.
Oh.
Do you really mean that? Oh? That you're sorry. And that you're thankful.
I like how she has to ask, I want to make sure that you are actually sorry and that you're actually thankful.
Oh, that you won't ever harm me? I meant every word. Fine. I'll trust you. Just this once.
The girl heads towards Little Mermaid and the bonfire. Plop!
Give me some of that. I want to try.
Oh, smiley face right here. Little Mermaid smiles brightly as she passes the grilled fish.
You're really pretty.
Oh? Interesting. Of all things to say, right? Like, there's a trillion other things that she could be saying that follow all this conversation, but the first thing she says is,
You're really pretty.
she is pretty. But she's not beautiful like Cinderella.
Oh? Nothing.
Maybe Leviathan is that lonely. The girl picks up the grilled fish.
Thanks.
She expressed gratitude. Oh, she liked it.
It's delicious. I can't believe you found something this good on the surface.
She has smiley emote right there. Little Mermaid hands over another grilled fish.
I can have that as well?
You know, it's probably really easy for Siren to fish. She just throws bubbles in and pulls the fish out of the water. Little Mermaid points at the remaining fish near the bonfire.
I can have all of those? Oh! Maybe you're not such a bad guy after all. Nothing. So it's really okay if I chow down on all of this?
You look like you could use some food. I love these side stories because they take their time with it. It's kind of crazy. I'm gonna go on a little rant because I know that the ad is playing. On one hand, for Nikke, which has a lot less going on because it's like static visual novel storytelling, they would have maybe the same exact amount of dialogue as like a Hoyo game would be. But in no way do I ever feel like Nikke yaps. Rather, I feel like they take the time to build the characters and have us be really invested. And I feel like every dialogue, every situation and interaction has meaning. And I think that's the problem with, if you compare it to, well, to be fair, Wuthering Waves is getting better, but it's not good enough that I can excuse them. Wuthering Waves and Honkai Star Rail and even Zenless Zone Zero, sometimes there are some interactions that are just so fluff, and it goes on way longer than it needs to. It's crazy how different I feel about Nikke. It's not yap. I feel it's actually the writing taking its time to build characters. So by the end of every interaction, I feel like I learned something. I feel like the character developed. I feel like the conflict is established. Like, that's how I feel. I am a shameless shill for Nikke, so just, you know, I'm biased. I wonder how long this is.
I'm stuffed. It's been ages since I've been this full.
Damn.
That was a real feast. So, you're a Nikke, right? Then what squad are you from? When did you leave the Ark? If it's classified, you don't have to tell me. I don't know what this Ark is that you're talking about.
Oh, wow. So that means it's been several years. You know, for all we know, Simon was floating in the water for like years.
What? You don't know what the Ark is? That doesn't make any sense. Then are you a pilgrim or something like that?
Oh, pilgrims are already established?
Don't tell me you don't know what a pilgrim is either. Wow, you really don't know anything. Hold on. Did you ingest some black water too? Could that have caused you to lose all your memories? The black water. It's like this stuff that's always coming from my head.
Coming from my head. So, it's oozing out of her head? That's how it works?
If you accidentally drink some, it feels like your entire body is being torn apart.
Is that something that Leviathan is feeling constantly? No.
Oh,
Little Mermaid shakes her head.
yeah. There's no way that could have happened. So what's your name? Siren. Siren?
What's your name?
Siren.
I like how they keep saying girl drenched in black water this entire
That's a
time.
nice name.
Why is Leviathan flirting with Siren? Little Mermaid points at the girl.
What's my name?
Yes.
Oh. I don't have a name.
Wait. Did Siren name her?
I forgot it the moment I was changed into whatever I am now. Oh. You don't have to feel bad for me. Actually, now that I think about it, there is something you could call me.
What is that?
This.
The girl holds out a dog tag covered in black stains. She has a dog tag. The inscription reads LEV 20765. 20766! Remember this? This probably is I don't know. I don't know if that's significant or not. It's not.
Doesn't exactly roll off the tongue, does it? You can just call me whatever.
Alright, whatever.
Dude or girl, it doesn't matter.
Dude or girl. She's so... For everything that she's done, she still keeps all her mannerisms.
Oh. Levi.
Levi.
What?
Little Mermaid points at the beginning of the inscription. Lev. So, in other words, Siren named Leviathan.
Is that how you got Levi? Why do you care so much about giving me a name? Not a name. Huh?
Little Mermaid smiles.
A nickname. I have a nickname too. Siren. My real name is Little Mermaid. Little Mermaid. A nickname is a sign of affection.
Ah.
I don't need to know your name. Okay, fine, but...
The girl looks down at her dog tag.
Nickname. It kind of feels like you pulled it out of a hat. Oh? Never mind. I guess it's not all that bad. You can call me that from now on. Uh-huh.
Smiley face.
So what's your next move?
Kill all the raptures.
Huh? You must have some place that you call home. A place you can go back to. You don't plan on staying here forever, do you? I don't have a home. What? I lost my home. So I need to find my friends. It's the same for me too. I lost my home. Oh? I don't have anywhere to go back to. Not since my body became like this.
I wonder if we're gonna be able to see what Leviathan looked like before her transformation. I bet you she was really cute.
Oh. What's that supposed to mean? There's something wrong with me. Weird black liquid keeps seeping out of my body.
That's crazy. Imagine you're at a restaurant and you watch your friend come back from the restroom, and I'm like, yo, where you been? And then the response is, bro, weird black liquid keeps seeping out of my body. I like how that's the one thing I jump to.
I look like a monster. Who would want to associate with someone who looks like me?
I want to get that checked out.
But I'm not a monster. I'm a Nikke. That's right.
That's right. See, Little Mermaid says you're a Nikke through and through. And Nikkes have rights.
You're not a monster. I can tell by your eyes. You mean because I don't have red eyes?
Shakes head. Oh, shake.
No, I can tell by looking into your eyes. You're not a bad person.
See? They're friends! Let them be friends! Oh, they part ways eventually, but...
You're no monster. Do you really mean that? Uh-huh. Then, could you stay with me?
Oh. If Siren needs to go look for a friend, just take her with you.
Huh? If you don't have anything to go back to, would you like to stay with me?
Oh, Levi.
It's a big cave, so there's plenty of room for us both.
Let's travel around, girly. Maybe get her better clothes. You know?
And I'll give you a blanket. I'm sorry, but I can't. Oh, okay. I understand. Only a moment ago, I was going on about how scary you were, and now I'm begging you to stay. Must be pretty off-putting, huh?
Shake.
It's not that. I'm looking for my friends. That's why I can't stay. Your friends? Okay. Then I guess that's it. Friends are important. So, go, then. Hurry!
Levi's shoulders slump.
1 month. Can I stay with you for just 1 month? 1 month?
1 month. Nod.
Why are you saying that? Is it because you're taking pity on me?
Oh my gosh, she has gone through some trauma. These are trauma responses.
I want to rest for a while. If you're okay with it, can I rest here for a little bit? It's fine by me. But are you sure you're okay with this? You don't mind being around me? Fine.
She's blushing as she says that. Fine.
We could stay together for now.
We're starting part 2, chat. Let's see where it goes from here. Damn, I'm so curious. They could go anywhere with this. And I'm pretty sure this is gonna have a lot to do with setting up the story for, you know, what's to come in the anniversary. So, whew, damn. After that day, the two Nikkes began living together. After that, the two Nikkes began living together.
Siren. Oh, huh?
Plop. Levi piles several blankets on the floor of the cave.
You can sleep here. Oh.
Little Mermaid sits down on the blankets.
Well, good night.
This is so cute. I'm nervous every time like we have little touching situations like this. It puts me on edge because we all know like shit always goes bad. And you just want them to be like safe from it, you know? Levi, okay, that's how you pronounce it. Levi lies down directly on the floor. I'm trying so hard not to say Levi or Levi. It's Levi.
Oh. What's wrong? Is it too hard when you lie down? Well, this is a cave and all. So no matter how many blankets I put down... What about you? Me?
Nods.
I'm fine sleeping here. Why? What do you mean? It'd be uncomfortable for you if I slept next to you. And I'd get this black liquid all over the blankets.
Oh, yeah. That's annoying. That'd be annoying. I'm like, I sit down in the chair, you get up. My chair's all dirty.
Don't worry. I haven't used any of those blankets I just gave you.
She just saves the blankets for future guests? Is that how it works? Was she, in her mind, did she think in the future she's gonna have guests?
They shouldn't have any stains on them.
Shake, shake.
What are you shaking your head for? Let's use it together.
They're sleeping in the same bed together in a cave? How romantic.
Absolutely not. You just use it yourself. I'm perfectly comfortable where I am.
Little Mermaid raises her hand.
Huh?
Bubbles balloon up from the tips of Little Mermaid's fingers and expand into a large rectangular shape. Did she just make a bed?
What is that?
A bed.
For who?
You.
Are you serious?
Her powers are crazy.
Oh.
But what about you?
Little Mermaid lays on top of the blanket.
No, you go ahead and keep that. I don't need it.
Shake, shake.
Good night, Levi.
Aww, she said goodnight, Levi. Little Mermaid closes her eyes.
What the? You create a bed out of nowhere and then just sunk out? How do you expect me to sleep on this thing?
Levi presses on the bed with her hands.
Actually, it feels pretty good.
Nice and cushy.
Ugh, screw it.
Levi climbs onto the bubble bed. A feeling of warmth spreads through her body.
Wow. It's warm.
Oh, wow. What? Little Mermaid has the ability to conjure self-warming beds? Levi gingerly lays down on the bed.
Feels like I'm sitting on a cloud. It's nice.
Aww. I'm like happy for her.
Thanks. Good night, Siren. Here, have some of this.
Levi hands over a can and spoon.
Oh. Huh?
Is that Splendamin?
I picked it up when I went to the abandoned house for blankets. I haven't had it for too long, so it should still be good. Probably.
What about you?
I'm not hungry.
You know, for someone who's been in isolation, she sure is a good host.
Huh?
That was just, that's the only can left. Just eat it.
She gave her the final can. Chat. Aww. I want nice things to happen to Levi and to Behemoth. I want them to be friends, and in the future, I want Siren to reappear and reunite with everyone, and I want everyone to be best friends and live happily ever after. And then Leviathan and Siren end up being roommates because they had this budding friendship in the past.
Oh.
That's gonna happen, right, chat? Happy ending, right? For Nikke? Right? Little Mermaid stands up.
Fish.
Huh? You're not planning on going fishing right now, are you?
Uh-huh.
Little Mermaid heads outside.
I'll go with you.
You know, even though they're in a cave and we have this girl that's oozing black stuff from her body, this is awfully cozy. And they're on a beach, which is kind of like, I don't know. The scenery can't be that bad.
I didn't expect to have a chance to eat this again so soon.
Oh.
Levi takes a big bite of the grilled fish.
It's delicious.
Oh, smiley bubble.
I have a question.
Oh.
You spoke perfectly fine at first. So why are you only grunting and moaning now? Do you not want to talk to me?
No. Then why? If I misspeak, my Kotodama can activate.
Kotodama? You mean, like how you made me stop moving before?
Oh.
That wasn't intentional? So you're refraining from speaking so that you don't accidentally set off those commands. I see. What a pain.
For someone who has black stuff oozing out of them from all ends constantly, that's not a pain. For her to say what a pain.
Even if you desperately want to say something, you have to hold it in. Must be tough.
Gosh, she's so pretty.
To hell with it. Just talk. Go ahead. I'm okay with it. I'm not scared anymore.
She's not scared anymore, chat.
Are you sure you're not scared?
Nope, not a bit.
So I can talk. Really?
Ugh, how long are you going to make me keep repeating myself? It's irritating hearing nothing but monosyllabic grunts all the time. So just talk normal.
That's a big word coming from you.
It feels better that way.
Thank you, Levi.
Levi's fishing rod bends down sharply.
What do I do now?
Oh, she's teaching her how to fish?
Yank the pole up!
Like this?
Levi pulls the fish rod up forcibly.
Oh, I caught it!
She caught her own fish! You teach a man to fish, you feed him for life. I'm giddy for her.
I actually caught it!
Smiley. Little Mermaid stares at Levi intently.
What? Why are you staring at me like that?
This is the first time I've seen you laugh like that.
What are you talking about? I didn't laugh that much. You know what? Fishing ain't so bad.
Yeah. Versus eating weird canned food.
I'm gonna catch us a nice meal for tonight. You just watch.
As they laugh together and get to know each other, time continues to flow inexorably as ever. I'm nervous, chat. What if something bad happens to them? We all know bad stuff happens. But you know what? This is really interesting. So recalling from the end of chapter 36, Cinderella asked present day Leviathan, like, what was Siren to you? And she was all like rough and tough and was like, oh, I used her. She was so gullible and all this stuff. And then Cinderella's like, no, you're lying. Because in the end, there's a hint that like maybe Siren and Leviathan actually had like a meaningful friendship. So to actually see it is, it's so rewarding. That's another thing about Nikke. They have a constant stream of setup and payoff. I think the pacing is pretty good. It's sustainable for this kind of like ongoing live service that they're doing, right? So there's plenty of things that the players can focus on, but the story is constantly evolving. This is my core theory. The reason why people will go to bat for Nikke as like one of the best storytelling in gacha is because they anchor the entertainment, the story on character interactions and character conflict. That's how you tell good stories. I think a lot of other storytelling media tend to lean too much on plot. Plot will get you where it needs to go, but then what makes people invested? We're humans. We care about human stuff. And plot is events. Like, it's not about how crazy the event is. We want to know how it impacts the characters in the story. Because those are the people that we invest in. A few days later, drip.
Ugh, will this stuff ever stop dripping? It's so annoying.
I feel bad for her. At this point, I don't know if because she mentions that she learns how to control it, in which case, like, she's able to do like more than this. Right now, she's just dealing with it. It's just coming out of her, which. That's such a crazy ailment to have. Levi wipes the black liquid off the floor.
Levi? Why does that black liquid come out of your body?
What makes you ask?
Because I'm curious.
I ate something bad.
Oh? Don't ooh at me. What did you eat?
Black water.
She did mention this to you earlier.
Uh-huh.
The stuff that's always leaking from my head. Once I'd ingested that stuff, that's when all this started happening.
It's crazy that she survived the transformation.
Oh,
What? What are you looking at me like that for?
You shouldn't eat stuff like that.
Good, helpful advice, Siren. It's like, oh, that happened because you ate the black water? And she was, well, you know what? You shouldn't eat stuff like that.
It might give you a stomach ache.
Oh, gave her way more than that, Little Mermaid.
Do you think I meant to eat that stuff? It was an accident. I fell. At first, I thought it was just some dirty water, but how could I have known that this would happen? What now? Why are you looking so doom and gloom? It's perfectly fine for us to be in close proximity. As long as you don't ingest it yourself, you'll be fine. Being near it won't harm you.
Can I touch it?
There's a lot of licking and touching in this update.
Touch what?
The liquid that's seeping from your head.
Absolutely not.
What?
What if something goes wrong? Once it's dripped on the floor, it doesn't seem to affect other Nikkes. But I have no idea what would happen if you touched it straight from the source, as it were. If something bad happened to you,
It's okay. Nothing will happen.
I'd still rather not, just to be safe.
I'm going to touch it.
Little Mermaid touches the black liquid covering Levi's body. Sorry, Levi's body.
Huh.
Little Mermaid closely examines the black liquid on her hand.
It seems to be some kind of liquid metal.
Come again?
It's not moving.
What?
Huh. Ah.
Oh, so is Siren the one who taught her how to control it?
What's wrong? Are you hurt? You don't feel like you're melting, do you? You drive me crazy sometimes. You know that?
Levi, would you like me to teach you something?
Huh? What?
How to make bubbles.
What the? I've been begging you to teach me that for ages, and you've ignored me time and time again.
What? Really?
Now you're offering to teach me apropos of nothing? What's the big idea?
I'm sorry if I frustrated you. This black liquid flowing from your head is similar to my bubbles. It's made of liquid metal. I can't control it, but since it appears to be coming from you, you may be able to.
I'm creating this stuff?
Oh,
It's not like I'm doing it consciously.
it doesn't matter whether it's intentional on your part or not. It's still being produced. This black liquid may be leaking from your head because you're unable to control it.
What's all this talk about intention? Of course, this is all unintentional. Who would want something like this?
She's gonna learn!
No one wants to be seen as a monster. Do you have any idea what I've had to go through?
If you learn to control it, you might be able to stop it.
I can stop this? You really think so?
You might even be able to remove the parts of it that are stuck to you.
I could?
Oh my god, I am so invested in these two right now, chat. Oh my god. I want things to work out, chat. This upcoming 2.5 anniversary, I can't tell you how much I'm looking forward to seeing what happens. What they're gonna do.
I can't guarantee that it'll be a success, but would you like to try?
Yes.
Oh, it was Siren that taught her how to use the black liquid. I think they hinted at this in the previous story chapter, but just seeing it play out right here, where we finally get to witness it, it is such a good time to be a Nikke fan, chat. Come on.
I want to try. I'm tired of being treated like a monster.
You could do it, Levi.
I want to be a Nikke again.
You are Nikke.
Okay.
Smiley bubble?
I'll do my best to teach you.
2 years later. Oh, unfortunately, no matter how much time passes. Levi stretches out her hand and grimaces.
I've got to try and gather some of that black liquid at my fingertips.
Hooray.
There is no sign of change.
Why don't we try again?
I wonder how much time has passed. 1 day passes, and then another.
Come on. Move. Please.
But still, there is no change. Levi tries again and again. But despite her attempts, nothing changes.
Maybe if you try again?
Forget it.
Music stops.
Let's give it up. It's not going to work anyway. There's no way someone like me could do this.
Levi.
Don't waste your energy. I'm a lost cause. It's fine. I'll just live like this forever. I'm used to it by now. It's okay.
But...
Siren,
Oh, angry face?
don't get my hopes up. I'm not special. Anyone with half a brain could tell this is hopeless.
This is such an interesting pair up. To think that we're gonna get, it was great enough to finally see Siren back in the story and alive. But like, we're getting so much characterization from Levi, which I think is, it's such a treat. Because when Leviathan was initially revealed, I thought she was a very intriguing character to introduce. And, just so many questions that pop up about, Behemoth and Leviathan's backstories and how's that gonna play out? What is that gonna, what's the relationship gonna be like with the commander and the Nikkes?
Don't give me false hope, or else I won't even have the courage to give up when I should. Do you realize how much I've wanted to be rid of this black liquid? Hundreds of times a day, I wish for it to be gone. I tried dunking myself in the ocean all day long. I scrubbed at it until my parts nearly wore down.
Aww.
If you only knew the misery I felt once I realized that I was powerless to make it go away. Do you want me to feel that again?
Yes.
I don't want to. I don't want to ever feel that way again.
The feeling of where you lose all hope. That feeling sucks.
I am sick and tired of feeling miserable.
I'm sorry.
No. I'm the one who should apologize. I'm sorry. I want to be alone for a moment.
Levi.
I'm serious. Don't follow me.
Levi runs off. Oh no! No, Rumi, no! It was a sunny day. I'm like, that don't look that sunny, dude. Is this a flashback even further? Oh man. It was a sunny day. I had been assigned to some simple resource collection and was wondering what I should do when I got back. Accidents really can come without warning. An innocuous black puddle on the roadside which didn't draw any attention to itself. The moment I stepped into the puddle, I sank like a stone. Oh yeah, that's right! So in the main story, that's how Leviathan basically traverses. She hops into any puddle that's on there, she can hop into it and tunnel through and to another black puddle. Oh, that's interesting how that works. So it might look like a puddle, but the moment you actually go in, it becomes like a bottomless depth. That's crazy. What I thought was a shallow pool was in fact a fathomless reservoir, deep enough to swallow my entire body. My body was engulfed by the black liquid. As I sank deeper and deeper, it was as if I was being swallowed whole. I felt like I was suffocating, so I opened my mouth and gasped for air. A Nikke's body naturally filters out any contamination, so I thought it would be fine. How wrong I was. I inhaled the black water. She didn't eat it. You inhale water when you drown. If you are in a pool or if you're in water and you're drowning, you're basically trying to hold your breath. The point in time where your body cannot hold your breath any longer, you will inhale water, and that's what drowning is. The moment I did, it felt as if my entire body was melting. Who knows? Maybe I actually did melt. My head, my body, my shoulders, my legs, my hands, my feet. It was as if my entire being was being merged into the black water. I've never experienced such internal pandemonium. Everything was a jumble. No, Levi!
It hurts!
Writhing in agony, I frantically swam upward. As I flailed, I extended my hand upward, desperately grasping at anything I could. Splash. I managed to pull myself out of the water.
It hurts! Oh, it hurts!
Ugh. I heard a scream. I think it was one of my squad mates.
Please! Someone help! The pain! I can't!
I locked eyes with one of my squad mates. Her eyes were filled with fear.
Don't just stand there looking at me! Help me!
Why does it look like one of Rappy's models? I reached out toward them.
It's a monster!
I heard someone shout. Everyone ran away, fear-stricken and panicked, disappearing in seconds. I'm surprised none of the Nikkes opened fire. They left me alone in front of that black puddle.
Why?
Oh my god! That's how Levi came to be? Levi, I mean? Can you imagine? You're just a regular Nikke soldier, just doing a mission, and you become a heretic monster because you fell in a puddle. Drip. I felt something dripping from my forehead, and I wiped at it with my hand.
Huh?
Pulling back my hand, I could see it was black. Oh my god, it's just coming out of her head. That's crazy. That's messy too. I started to panic and frantically wiped at whatever it was that was dripping from my head.
No.
No matter how much I tried to wipe it away, my hand kept coming back blackened. I couldn't even tell which part of me needed cleaning, so I looked back at the black puddle. Oh my god. Can you imagine living like this? Reflecting back at me was the face of someone I didn't recognize. Oh, Levi! I lost everything that day. My friends, my body, my weapon, my name, my home, I lost them all. I had no idea what had happened, but the black liquid kept leaking from my head. Every Nikke I came across would open fire, terror rippling across their faces as they screamed and called me a monster. I stopped even entertaining the notion of asking for help. On the occasions when I ran into skilled Nikke squads, they nearly killed me. Despite all of this, I wanted to live. That's what I think is impressive. She has the will to live. I wanted to survive. So I started summoning raptors to distract the Nikkes. Just started summoning? Nikkes are raptors, come here. I don't want them to see me, I'm ugly. When I encountered Nikkes who would proceed to pursue me relentlessly.
Die, you monster!
Oh, combative Nikke. Holy shit! Oh, she's crying!
No!
That was when I realized I could make my eyes glow red.
What the?
Those eyes! Is that thing a heretic? That's right. I'm a heretic.
It can't be.
She's calling over raptures!
Oh my god.
Is she really a heretic?
You're damn right I am. I've called my pets over to deal with you.
Retreat!
Raptors would appear right on cue, and as I watched the Nikkes run away in terror, I began to wonder if I'd really turned into a heretic after all. But other than being able to make my eyes go red when I wanted, I didn't develop any other abilities, so I kept running away. Again and again, I would make a desperate escape, until one day I found a hidden cave near the beach where no one would come. It was dark and scary inside, so I picked up a small lantern and kept it on all day.
I'm cold.
I felt so cold and alone. I rubbed my palms together, curled up in a ball, and wrapped myself in a layer of blankets I'd scavenged from elsewhere.
I'm so cold.
Is her body able to even feel warmth when you're producing this black liquid? No matter what she did, she couldn't chase away the cold. Then, I met Siren.
Cinderella? Ave? I'm cold.
If she hadn't said she was cold, I would have left her there on the beach. When she told me she had nowhere to go back to, I felt this sense of kinship with her. Is this like present day Levi talking? When she told me she had nowhere to go back to, I felt this sense of kinship with her. The bed she made me, how she grilled those fish, and all the care she showered upon me, it made me warm up to her. I wanted to prove I was worthy of being her friend. That I could be someone worth being seen with.
All she wanted was to help me. And what did I do? Get angry and storm off.
Oh, Levi. My girlie's been through so much.
Why did I run away? She didn't do anything wrong. What if she doesn't like me anymore because of this? What will I do? What if she doesn't want to be around me anymore?
Oh.
Maybe she'll want to leave right away to go find her friends. I don't have any way to stop her. If she tells me she's decided to leave, I can't do anything.
You can go with her.
No, I can't let this happen. I have to go back and apologize to her.
Levi? Can we talk for a moment?
Oh.
What are you doing here?
Oh, they started with the sad music.
I told you, I wanted to be alone for a moment.
I couldn't stand the idea of you out here alone, crying.
I'm not crying.
Levi, I'm sorry. I don't want to give up.
What?
The reason you're struggling right now is because I'm not doing a good job teaching you. I believe you have what it takes to control bubbles.
What makes you believe in me so much?
Oh?
You don't even know who I am. I might really be a heretic. I could be changing my eye color and deceiving you. Because I want your power.
Shake, shake.
What are you shaking your head for?
No, the Levi I know isn't like that.
How do you know that?
I have a friend who was similar to you. No one believed in her, so she felt lonely. She reached out her hand, asking for help, and everyone pushed it away. Myself included.
Oh! She's holding on to the guilt of pushing away Cinderella? No! Siren! Aww. Oh, baby girl.
It's something I regret to this day. So, I decided that if a situation like that were to ever happen again, I would believe. I would think with my heart, not with my eyes. I would choose to trust my feelings above all else. So I'm going to trust you, Levi. The Levi I've been hanging around with, the Levi that I trust entirely, is no heretic. You're not doing this because you're after my power. You'll be able to harness the bubbles, Levi. You can do it.
Oh, this is so touching. You know, now that we know this, Honestly, the trouble that the commander and the Nikkes are experiencing present day is because Siren taught her how to use the bubbles. She's crying. She's crying.
Oh.
Levi hurriedly covers her eyes. Not that it does anything.
Oh, Levi, are you okay?
Don't look. You're a real idiot. You know that? So naive. You'll get taken advantage of living like that.
She responds with a smile.
Don't laugh!
Levi stares at Little Mermaid.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have been so stubborn. And I shouldn't have gotten angry at you. Being scared is no excuse for giving up.
Oh, it's okay.
I would not betray you. Never. So even if I keep messing things up, trust in me.
Okay.
Don't give up on me.
I won't. I believe in you.
Thanks.
Oh, oh my heart. I wonder what once she gains the ability to do that, I wonder what she's gonna look like. Levi stares at an enormous purple bubble that fills the cave.
Huh? It's a bubble.
I can see that. But what are you going to do with this thing? It's massive. I thought you said you were going to teach me again.
Oh yeah, that.
I'm going to teach you inside this.
We're going inside that thing?
Uh-huh.
Oh, both of us?
It's like a hyperbolic chamber. This is where they're gonna do Dragon Ball stuff.
That's right.
Won't that kill me?
Shake, shake.
I've tried it before. When I fell from space, this is what cushioned my fall.
Hold on. Did I hear you right? You've been to space?
Oh, yes. Anyway, I've never been inside this bubble with someone else.
I like that. She's like, yes, yeah, we're not gonna get into that right now. Yes, anyway, let's get into the bubble. I haven't done that before.
But I'm sure it'll be fine.
You don't sound too certain to me.
I've never tried it before because I was afraid of the potential danger. But I've thought about this back to front, and I simply don't think I can teach you as well as Ave did with me. Therefore, I figured the best way would be to transfer my knowledge to you directly.
Oh.
Fine. So, do we just head inside?
The way her powers work is when the bubble touches things, her Kotodama will focus on whatever's touching, right? So in other words, it could serve as a telepathic like vessel for whatever she's thinking to go into her. I guess that's what she's planning to do.
I'll go first.
Hold on.
See you soon.
Oh, she's in. She's in. Little Mermaid enters the bubble.
Siren! She just stepped in like it was nothing. Oh man. Can't chicken out now.
Go, 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 go! What will it be bad if the black liquid gets into the bubble? Levi shuts her eyes tight and reaches a hand into the bubble.
It's warm. Fine. Screw it.
Levi jumps into the bubble. Blurp, blurp, blurp. Oh! Levi opens her eyes. Look at this! Is it starting to part? Hold on, hide. Wait, this graphic is cool! Look, she's really surprised. And we get to see her eyes directly. Art. Yes. Golden rays of sunlight stream through the water. She can feel the warm water wrapping around her body.
Am I underwater? I'm not dead, am I?
Levi!
Siren!
It's so pretty. Like I like because she looks like she's straight out of like Aquaman with her outfit, you know, which makes sense. She has a proper name, but I feel like this totally plays into like the aquatic aesthetic that's kind of tied with her character design.
Where are we?
Inside the bubble!
I know that. What I mean is, how are we underwater?
This is a space created by my nymph. They said it was a space which held a special place in my heart.
So this place is important to you somehow.
Levi looks around the water again. Okay, look how the goop is all over her hair and everything too. The streaks of sunlight are mesmerizing.
I suppose this place is awfully pretty. And warm. It's very fitting for you.
She can speak in this water.
Nothing. Anyway, what do I need to do?
Levi, I'm going to teach you everything there is to know about my bubbles. That way, you'll be able to protect yourself, and you'll never be lonely again.
Ah. Little Mermaid reaches out to Levi.
Will you take my hand and close your eyes?
Oh, it's so pretty. In my feedback, whenever there is an open field, and I feel like everyone else who is a Nikke fan, I want more of these graphics. I feel like, this is a successful gacha game. They got money, right? I feel like if they invested in more artwork like this, like that spliced more in like all these cutscenes, this will go so hard because that's the style of the storytelling. This is a visual novel. This is visual novel storytelling, and I feel like every now and then they should pepper these in a little bit more often. And I feel like that's going to go a long way into really immersing us as we take in the story, you know?
I will share everything about this power with you.
Okay.
I mean, fast forward, Leviathan is able to like create tidal waves with the black water, so she knows how to do stuff now. Levi takes Little Mermaid's hand. Little Mermaid closes her eyes. Levi closes her eyes as well. Once she shuts her eyes, she witnesses a mass of bubbles gathering and contorting. This vision before her relays a vast store of knowledge which words alone could never possibly convey.
What was that?
Oh, they're holding with both hands! This sudden friendship thrust between these two very different characters. Oh my god. This is peak storytelling. This is how you tell stories, and this is how you create character development. Sometimes the best stories comes when two different characters with two different trains of thoughts collide and become one.
This is crazy!
Isn't it amazing?
Yeah, totally amazing. I want to know more.
Huh?
Levi's eyes sparkle.
I want to know more, Siren. How much are these bubbles capable of? Where do they come from? How do they work? What are all the ways they can be used? I want to know it all. I want to keep going.
Little Mermaid thinks back on that frightened girl in the dark cave whose light had nearly been extinguished due to the cold and loneliness. In contrast, before her now stands a girl whose once fading light has been miraculously ignited. Having been confronted with the brilliant truth of the world, her light is shining brightly once again. A girl who had once been living in deprivation now exudes a voracious and primal desire for truth, for life itself. The writing. In the face of such luminous beauty, Little Mermaid can only nod in agreement.
All right. Take it all, Levi. It's yours.
Siren.
Little Mermaid takes Levi's hand again.
Do it and reignite that fire inside you.
Oh. Please, nothing bad happen. Please, nothing bad happen. This is barely the second part of 3 parts. Little Mermaid closes her eyes again. And Levi does the same as she takes her hand. As she does, Levi sees the truth within the bubbles. The bubbles which are part of the vast sea that is Little Mermaid's nymph. I want to know more. I want to see more. More. Blurp, blurp. Uh-oh. Hopefully it's not too much. Levi opens her eyes at the sound of something bubbling. The serene water that was once been bathed in flaxen light is now losing its glow as it percolates.
Siren, something's wrong with the water. Siren?
The bubble explodes with a thunderous roar. Some of it... Oh! Now that some of it's... now that we can see more of her face, oh my god, she looks even cuter! And more helpless. As the bubble bursts, the two Nikkes collapse onto the cave floor. Levi vomits up the contents of her stomach.
I'm dizzy. And my stomach doesn't feel so good.
Ugh.
Huh?
Oh.
Siren! Wake up! Siren!
Oh no! Oh my god, if something bad happens to Siren and it's tied to Levi, oh my god, can you imagine how heartbreaking that would be for Levi? She's crying! Levi crawls across the floor towards Siren, who has lost consciousness.
Siren!
She grabs Little Mermaid's hand.
Wake up, Siren! Don't die. Please don't die, Siren. Siren!
Vi!
Don't scare me like that. I really thought you were going to die.
Look at her. Aww. I can't even come up with any more words of how much I'm enjoying this side story. Oh, I just want them to be... I just want everything to work out for them. Don't we all just want that, chat? Please, nothing bad happen, please. Did her stature change at all? She looks more frail. I don't know if it's just the idea that we can see more of her face makes her so much more human and vulnerable. And I'm so glad that Siren is getting it, is getting the attention, that she's the next one. I mean, even during the anniversary, I think that Siren was probably like the popular one. Red shoes. Infamous for very different reasons, but I think like in general everyone was all about Siren. That one scene where she was like, oh, we're gonna meet the goddess squad, what are you doing with that tablet? And she's like, oh, Siren wants to get their autograph. I thought that was so cute. Like, it's stuff like that, again, it makes you root for these characters. You want good things to happen to them despite the cruel circumstances that they deal with, right? She laughs it off.
How can you be laughing at a time like this?
Levi, we shouldn't use this method again.
I'll say.
I nearly lost myself back there.
You did? Are you okay?
She's genuinely concerned for her.
It's all my fault. I was dead set on knowing more.
Siren grabs Levi's hand.
It's okay. I'm just a little tired.
Okay. You better not die on me. What's the point of you teaching me everything if you up and die on me right after?
Oh, true. True, girl, true. She's like, I don't want you to teach me if it means you die. That's basically what she's saying.
I don't see what's so funny!
Levi, are you satisfied now?
Yeah. I know what I have to do now. I know how I can use this power. I know how you view this power as well. I know everything. I'll do everything I can to use this power for good.
To think that Leviathan in the onset of getting her powers awakened would say something like this, I'll do everything I can to use this power for good? Which is obviously an influence from Siren. And now we think back of how things are right now. Oh, I mean, right now all she wants to do is revive her friend Behemoth. I don't blame her for that.
Just like you.
Oh, she looked... Back then, Leviathan looked up to Siren. Ah!
I like that. Ave always said that we should use our power for good.
I will.
Oh, Leviathan.
Siren, thank you.
This is good. Sorry. But I think I'm going to take a little nap.
Siren?
Siren falls asleep.
I can still hear her breathing. Thank goodness.
Levi experiences a wave of dizziness and lies down on the floor. She, like, the adorable meter, just by parting some of the liquid so you can see her eye, like, just goes shot straight up.
So dizzy. Can't hold on anymore. I think I'll go to sleep too.
Levi more so faints than falls asleep, firmly clasping Little Mermaid's hand in hers. They're lying down holding hands! It's only 3 days later that they both regain consciousness. Wow, that's a long-ass nap! But that's okay, because that means they both lived, right? Can you imagine how dramatic it would be if Little Mermaid goes into a coma over this? Ah, this is so good! Alright, we're starting part 3. We just finished the first 2 parts. Oh, the more I do it, the more I want more. I could do this for hours. You know, whenever you're watching a really good season of an anime, and then you're like on episode 10 of the season, you're like, oh shit, I only got like 2 episodes left. After Levi and Little Mermaid get out of the bubble, some time passes.
You know something, Siren?
Huh?
That black liquid that used to flow from my head?
Oh, she's smiling.
Ever since I started controlling the bubbles, it stopped.
Oh,
Glad to hear it.
all right, there you go.
I could see how much it worried you.
Was it that obvious?
Yeah, you said so straight up.
Every morning when you woke up, the first thing you do was wipe off the marks on your bed. Because you didn't want it getting stained.
You saw that?
Oh,
I thought I had kept it a secret.
Is she frowning?
I'm glad that it stopped. One thing less for you to worry about.
Yeah, it's a real weight off my shoulders. Plus now I can do stuff like this.
A black water droplet appears at the tip of Leviathan's
I
finger.
still can't get over it. How is this even possible? Who came up with this stuff?
Ave,
Ave?
Mm-hmm.
Is that the name of the person who made you?
Little Mermaid smiles brightly.
yes.
Is that the friend you want to find?
One of them, yes. Oh,
Should I come with you?
Oh, come on! Say yes! Say yes! Come on! They should just journey together. I know that things aren't going to be that nice and neat, but they should just journey together.
oh.
I can help you. I'll find them all for you. If you tell me how your friends look, I'll help you find them. If we look together, we're bound to find them faster.
Are you sure you're okay with leaving this cave?
Oh, that's what she's worried about?
Of course.
Oh, they're friends!
Now that I've got power, too. Why wouldn't I be?
You were afraid of going outside before.
I was before, but I'm not scared anymore.
Wow, she's grown a lot just by having Siren there.
It's dangerous outside. There might be situations where I can't protect you.
Who asked you to protect me? I know how to handle bubbles now, too.
Still,
If you're really worried, then let me prove it to you.
prove what to me?
That I can take down a rapture. All on my own. That'll show that I don't need you to protect me. And it won't be a problem for us to head out together.
I think Levi's voice actor is actually pretty good. Her portrayal and deliveries is like pretty spot on.
That's true, but
Oh my god, I'm like at the edge of my seat right now. I don't want anything bad to happen, but it's gonna happen. So I'm like bracing myself constantly.
Give me 1 week. That's when you originally planned on leaving. I'll prove myself to you then.
okay.
Good. Then it's settled. Now, on that note, today I'm gonna use my bubbles to catch some fish.
You think you can do that?
Of course. I know how to do that much at least. I'm really good at changing the shape of bubbles.
She's so confident.
Very impressive.
Right?
Leviathan and Little Mermaid laugh as they share a look.
Let's go. Tonight, dinner's on me.
Oh,
Just let her come with you. Jeez. 1 week later. Thud 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 thud. Levi nervously watches the approaching rapture.
Target detected.
oh,
Watch and learn.
She's nervous.
I'm
She's
gonna
nervous.
Destroy that thing.
oh.
Levi glares at the distantly approaching rapture. Thud thud thud. She reaches her hand out and aims towards the rapture. A mass of black droplets forms behind her.
Here we go.
As Levi swings her hand. Oh. The black droplets shoot towards the rapture's core. Bro, she's buff! Why isn't she using that power to fight us? Like, that would make her very deadly. As the core shatters, the rapture collapses lifelessly to the ground.
I did it! I did it, Siren!
Oh,
Smiley face.
This stuff really works. I can't believe I defeated a rapture so easily!
She has a taste of her power.
If I'd known it'd go that well, I'd have gotten a cell phone to record it for posterity.
She picked up a cell phone later because she was taking pictures and stuff during the present day.
that was incredible, Levi.
I told you I could do it. Now, can I go with you?
Nod.
Sure.
Really?
She agreed!
No caveats or anything like that.
Nope.
I did it!
Let's get her something nicer to wear.
Should we get going straight away? Where should we go first? Tell me! Tell me!
Let's head back to the cave and get our stuff first.
Sure, sounds good. It's finally happening.
Oh, I feel really good for Levi, but now I'm very nervous.
Levi,
Yeah?
you seem awfully happy that we could go together.
Well, yeah, she was lonely.
Of course! Do you have any idea how much I've wanted this?
Well, I'm happy that you're happy.
You're gonna make me blush.
She is blushing, you can see.
Siren,
Oh,
I'll find all of your friends for you. You've done so much for me, and it's time I repay the favor.
Oh man, this is how it started, chat. How will it end?
Hey, what are you laughing at? Do you not believe me?
no, I'm just very happy. That's all.
Rumble.
Huh? What was that?
Oh no. With the resounding roar, the ground begins to shake.
Ah!
Oh.
Is it an earthquake?
It's coming from the forest.
What's over there?
Oh no, bad stuff, chat! No! They were just ready to set off. What the fuck is that? Is that a beached mother whale? With another massive tremor, something erupts from beyond the forest.
What is that?
Gluttony!
Gluttony. Okay, so lore recap. Gluttony is the massive rapture that. So they had the elevator, right, to go to the space station where the queen is at, and that's where all the raptors were spawning. So they decided to, like, you know what, we're gonna shoot down that elevator. The problem was, that's when Gluttony appeared. It's a gigantic rapture that, like, absorbs, like, all their firepower, essentially.
Gluttony?
A giant rapture that used to guard the lift!
First I've heard of it. Is it similar to a tyrant class?
If we're going by classifications, technically, yes, but in reality, it's incomparably stronger.
My five person team can take it down. What is it? Weak to fire? I got a solid fire team that can take this shit down. That thing looks scary though.
It's a true force of nature.
Wait, I bet that we're gonna fight Gluttony in the anniversary. I bet you that's what we're gonna fight.
Sounds pretty formidable.
It is. It exists solely to carry out the commands which have been issued to it. It cannot be reasoned with, and it cannot be stopped.
So what was the command that it's been given?
To consume everything in its path.
What do you mean by everything?
Exactly what it sounds like. Nikke's, raptures, large-scale weapons, entire structures, the terrain itself. It swallows everything indiscriminately.
That's insane. This is probably, I would say, it rates up there in terms of an actual big-ass threat to the Ark. It's a moving natural disaster. Damn.
So we're part of that thing's diet as well?
Everything.
Yeah.
What happens if you get eaten?
I don't know. No one has lived to tell the tale.
I think you all should just run.
So if that thing gets us, we're done for.
Most likely. Yes.
What's it doing here anyway?
There must have been something that piqued its appetite.
What could that be?
Apparently, Gluttony is drawn to large energy sources. Maybe it was enticed by the energy that was released when you enlarged the bubble.
Wait, when was that? Hold on. Do you mean that time when you were teaching me?
Get out of here, Levi.
What do you mean?
I'm most likely the one that Gluttony is after. The only way we'll get it to give up the chase is if we get to the sea. So go, head towards the water. When you get there, just imagine your body being wrapped in bubbles and go right in. You'll be able to ride the current and drift away. You can still escape with your life.
Is this where Little Mermaid? Oh my god.
But what about you?
I'll distract Gluttony and make my escape later. No matter what happens, I can't let it go after you.
Absolutely not. I'm not going alone. You said we'd go together. You promised that if I took down a rapture, that we'd stick together.
I'm sorry.
I can help you. We can fight this thing together.
Levi?
What else do I need to do to prove myself to you? What do I need to do for you to let me stay with you?
She really wants to stay with her. It doesn't matter. Is Little Mermaid gonna do something drastic?
It's not about you proving yourself.
Then what is it? Is it that I'm weak? You don't need me, is that it? I'm just a useless half-wit, aren't I?
That's not it. It's because I want to protect you.
I know that. I know you want to keep me safe. And I also know I'm being stubborn right now. But you know what? I want to protect you as well. I don't want to be left alone again. I want to stay with you.
Oh my god, Levi. Oh no. Fucking first two parts were a setup for us.
I don't want to be inside that cave all alone again. I don't want to live like that anymore.
You're not scared?
No, I'm not scared.
Really?
Really? Didn't you say you trusted me? So start trusting me. If you really believe in me, then let's fight together.
They're gonna fight that thing? Wow. I mean, she's like top class Nikke, of course.
Have faith in me. Believe that I'll be able to fight shoulder to shoulder with you.
All right. I believe in you. I can see how confident you are. Let's fight together.
Okay.
Let's defeat Gluttony together and find our friends.
Wait, is this where we fight Gluttony?
All right.
Oh my god, chat, what's gonna happen next?
I'll start.
Go for it.
As Little Mermaid reaches out her hand, a giant bubble begins to grow in the middle of the beach. 1 hour ago. What?
Let me make sure I've got the plan straight. You create a giant bubble on the beach. Gluttony will sense the energy and come to the shore. When it opens its mouth to swallow the bubble, you'll quickly transform the bubble into pillars and jam them inside so Gluttony can't close its mouth. That's when I come in and use the black liquid to strike the core, which is inside its mouth. And if at any point the plan doesn't seem to be working, I gather as much black liquid as possible, shove it into that ugly SOB's mouth, and hightail it to the sea before it's finished digesting.
Right.
And if all else fails, we go and throw ourselves into the sea, regardless of whether it's chasing us or not.
Okay, that's a solid plan. I like that.
That's right.
Are we sure the core is inside its mouth?
It should be. Since Abe said so.
But you said you've never dealt with this thing before. So, how are we sure?
It should be there. Abe is never wrong.
I guess we don't have much choice, do we? You seem pretty confident in any case. Fine. Let's give it a shot.
Alright. Back to the present.
I don't know why I agreed to this. Are you sure we can pull this off?
You're not nervous, are you?
No, of course not. Not one bit. I was just going over the plan in my mind.
It's okay. Everything will work out.
Right. Everything will work out. Of course. Fine. Whatever happens, happens.
Come on. I believe.
I'm finished with the preparations. Let's hide behind that rock.
All right.
Levi and Little Mermaid hide behind a large boulder near the shore. Look at that big ass motherfucker, Rumble. The ground shakes violently.
Moving.
Damn.
That was fast.
How big is that thing? Look at it. What I'm curious about, what does the rest of the body look like? Is it like a dune worm? Levi swallows dryly, her nerves on edge. Boom! With a resounding tremor, the Goliath suddenly disappears.
Huh? It disappeared? Huh?
What?
What the heck? Where did that hulking thing go? Below! What?
Oh shit, it is a dune worm! Little Mermaid quickly grabs Levi and leaps backward. What the hell? Hey, that's cheating! In the spot where they were only milliseconds before, an immense mouth erupts from underneath.
What is that?
It's Gluttony.
That's Gluttony? I was supposed to take down that thing.
Levi, let's start the plan.
Okay.
Encounter.
Oh, we're running out of chapters, chat! Oh no! Shriek! Look at that ugly. Oh, it has two mouths! It's like a thumper in Lethal Company. Gluttony heads toward the bubble and opens its mouth.
Yeah.
As Little Mermaid reaches out her hand, crack! The bubble shapeshifts into two massive pillars, which shoots up and forces Gluttony's mouth wide open.
Success! Levi, I can see the core. It's deep inside its throat.
You can?
Yeah, I can see something red and round. Abe was right.
Get it!
Okay.
Levi stands behind Little Mermaid.
Core. Where's the core?
Oh, look at she's doing the thing. And then there's Levi in the background. Levi peers into Gluttony's gaping maw.
I've got to find that core.
A sea of serrated teeth, sharp enough to tear Leviathan to shreds. Behind them, a pitch black throat which could swallow her whole. Amongst this terrifying spectacle, she can make out the glare of a red light. You can do it. She's holding. Gluttony begins to close its mouth again.
It's too strong.
I've got to hurry.
Fear courses through Levi. Crack.
Hurry up.
Is she chickening out? No, she can't.
Damn, there's no time.
An overwhelming sense of fear threatens to paralyze Levi.
Levi?
Come on. You can do this.
Levi lifts her hand and gestures towards Gluttony. Shake.
My hand is shaking.
Levi!
Go, come on!
You don't think you can do it?
Come on.
No. I can do it. I can.
What should I do? Oh, it's all disturbing looking! Ah! I'm sorry, Siren. I can't do it. I'm scared. I've got to hurry and tell her I'm not up to it. At the very least, I need to shove as much black liquid into its mouth as I can, but I'm terrified. I can't move. What should I do? I said I would do it. If I back out now, Siren will be disappointed. What if she ends up hating me for it? Oh, she'll find out she doesn't need dead weight like me around, and she'll leave me alone in that dark cave all alone.
Levi, are you okay?
Huh?
If you can't do it, then get in the water, quick!
I'm sorry. I'll do it.
Ah, the bubble broke!
Siren!
Oh. That mouth is closed. What's all the purple stuff? That's the bubble, right? That's the bubble. That's not blood or anything, right? Gluttony closes its mouth. The bubble shattered, remnants scattering all over.
Siren!
Gluttony slowly turns. Did Gluttony close its mouth onto Siren? And directly faces Levi.
No. Don't come near.
Creak. Gluttony opens its mouth.
Stay away!
Levi turns away and runs. She runs and runs, her eyes clamping shut as she desperately sprints forward. She doesn't give herself a moment to look back. It feels as if the ground beneath her is collapsing, but Levi barely registers it. Her entire being is fixated on escaping from the terrifying creature, not being engulfed by that pitiless mouth. Her main desire is to survive. After running for who knows how long, Levi stops and gasps for breath. Her lungs feel like they're about to burst. She finally opens her eyes. Oh, man. Damn. A collapsed building comes into view.
What is this? There aren't any buildings even remotely close to the cave.
Everything around her is silent. No signs of life can be felt.
Gluttony!
She looks back. There's no sight of Gluttony, the beach, or anything. Damn, where'd she run?
What? How did I get here? Huh?
The ground is covered in black liquid.
black liquid. Why?
Levi reaches towards the black liquid. Did she teleport there? Her hand is sucked inside the liquid. Levi stumbles backward.
Why did my hand...
A sudden feeling rises within Levi. For some reason, she can't fully understand it. She feels like she could venture through the black liquid unimpeded.
Was I running through this black liquid that entire time? Is that how I got here?
Oh. Oh, shit. Leviathan looks back into the direction she thinks the beach is in.
No way. Did I really just do that? No.
Oh, that's a big grin on her face. Uh-oh.
I'm capable of so much. And yet, I let Siren get eaten by that thing? No! No, no, no!
Oh, she's crying?
I shouldn't be able to do something like this. If I can do this, then why did Siren... I hesitated and got her killed. I had this kind of power the entire time, and still I faltered. And Siren paid for it with her life. She trusted me, and I betrayed her.
She thinks she betrayed Siren? Damn.
No. No, no, no! No!
Oh, man. Levi drops to the ground and curls into a ball. She looks at her reflection in the black liquid.
You're a traitor.
For someone who is always suspicious about people betraying her, now she's dealing with the realization, at least to her, she thinks that she betrayed Siren. Oh god. She's crashing out. She's crashing out, chat. She's crying. Levi strikes at the reflection in front of her.
Nothing but a traitor.
She slams a clenched fist into the ground, nearly hard enough to shatter her hand.
Traitor! 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 Traitor!
She strikes the ground again and again.
Ah!
No matter how many strikes she gives, the reflection of the detestable traitor before her refuses to disappear. Oh, poor girly pop. No.
I'm sorry.
I feel so bad for her. She was overwhelmed by fear. It was like paralyzing.
I'm so sorry. It's my fault. I'm sorry.
No matter how many times she apologized, Siren's voice is nowhere to be heard.
I messed up everything. Siren! Siren!
No matter how many tears she shed, it doesn't change the fact that she betrayed Siren. Oh! This is the end?! Oh my god! No! Oh my god, the anniversary event could not come any sooner, chat. Oh, why do you do this? Chat, this is insane. Oh. Oh, okay, there's a little epilogue. Present day. Present time. On the surface. Oh! Yuni's back?
What is it?
Mihara's back too? This thing goes insane. Look at her.
Did you find something? Yuni?
Whew. Mihara follows Yuni's gaze.
The color of the ground here is different. This is a serious swath of land. I'd reckon it's nearly the size of a skyscraper.
Huh.
I don't think we know anything that exists at that size.
Mihara touches the
The
ground.
ground is squishy.
With a degree of caution, Mihara presses down on the ground.
Either something passed not far below the surface, or something emerged from underground. Gravedigger burrows deep underground, so it wouldn't leave any traces like this. I've never heard of a subterranean rapture either. At least not one this size.
Oh, the remnants of Gluttony?
Maybe we're dealing with an oversized mole.
Ha 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 ha.
The only explanation I can come up with is that it's some type of rapture we're not familiar with.
Oh my god. After that day, did Gluttony just like disappear off the face of the earth? Looking respectfully. Oh. This outfit goes so hard. It's crazy. It was one of the treats we got for going through the depressing episode that is Wordless.
Looks like we finally found our first target. Alright then,
First target?
let's start tracking.
Oh my god. And it's crazy that the end of this story ties in with the end of the last story, Wordless. This one right here. This is the story of what happened to Yuni and Mihara. And so, I mean, and they did tease Mihara and new Yuni in the new promotional banner that they posted for 2.5 anniversary. I like this idea, the side story thing, because it allows them to explore something that's completely detached from like the normal storyline. Imagine trying to splice all that story, that the back and forth between Siren and Leviathan. If you try to splice that into the regular chapters, that could like go on for too long. And maybe they might chop out quite a bit of it. But when they pick a chapter to explore, this chapter was all about Siren coming back and meeting Leviathan and the friendship that they formed in the beginning. How Leviathan got her powers and how she learned to control them because of Siren. And then how did they get separated? And Leviathan thinks that she betrayed Siren. That is such a strong ending emotion for the chapter. And it's crazy because like the irony is that at the very end of that story for Leviathan, she is probably at the peak of her powers. She learned that she could go through the black liquid, and it didn't come in time for her to help out Siren. And the only reason why Siren put herself in that position is because she trusted Leviathan to carry out what she was supposed to do, which was, attack the core. It drives point to home of the concept of betrayal. That was the name of chapter 36. That was what, Leviathan was so sensitive about. It's like, you guys are gonna betray me. And in the end, we find out that this story ends with her being the one who betrayed someone else. I'm glad that they sectioned this off. And, you know what? This was pretty long. It took a while to get through all 3 parts, but it didn't feel long to me. I was invested. This Second Affection had a lot of characters. Wordless was focused on 2 characters, Yuni and Mihara, and also with Mana. Mudfish, this was even more focused. This was focused on 2 characters interacting the entire time, and their friendship growing from like Leviathan rescuing Siren getting more and more comfortable to talk, Siren sharing her knowledge to Leviathan, all for it to end with Leviathan hesitating. Leviathan's core motivation was that she didn't want to be alone anymore. She didn't want to be alone, she didn't want to be cold. And she found someone who actually genuinely cares about her. This is the pain that Leviathan will probably carry all the way up until present day. The regret is that in the end, her motivation to have another friend was trumped by her motivation to survive. No one does it like Nikke, chat. Peak writing. I'm telling you, all these other games that I play, all they have to do to make their stories more compelling, more interesting, is better character writing. Because in the end, the reason why we pay money to pull for these characters is because we care about them. On top of it being hot and powerful game, whatever. But like, that's a big motivator. So I still have a question. Levi is not a heretic, but some kind of mutated Nikke, as she was not corrupted. You know, her eyes aren't red, they're green. It's true. Do you think in order to work with Behemoth, she had to lie and say she's a heretic? Behemoth obviously is a heretic, and she probably thinks that Leviathan is a heretic too. Do you think that's a lie? Do you think that because Leviathan is really powerful now that she knows how to control the black liquid, so she's probably as strong, if not stronger, than Siren at this point. But maybe she is a regular Nikke with unique abilities masquerading as a heretic in order to be friends with with Behemoth. Because if that's the case, then that means that Leviathan has no means to transform, right? Because only heretics can become big hulking raptor-like beings. So that confirms that at least Behemoth's an actual true heretic, but Leviathan isn't.